police station you want to go to?
So my grandfather says they're going to put me in jail if I file a police report on him and my father for violating his parole.
No, for your actions, not for anything.
I'm going to go to jail for my actions because I have to remain calm when my penis is grabbed and my face is spit on, and then I have to remain calm.
Station.
And I did remain calm. That's the thing. I remained really calm. And after he got done touching me, I went to the bathroom. I just got up. I handed him I got up and I went straight to the bathroom and I wiped off the mucus on my face. And I just went down to the bed and laid down. I just went and laid down.
What police station you want to go to? Huh?
You just said that I'm going to be arrested.
Or what police station do you want to go to? Just answer your sensible question.
Take me home.
Take you home? Bullshit. I'm not taking you home.
Take me home. I need to get my stuff.
I'm not taking you home.
Okay, well then.
Where you want out at? I'm done with you.
No.
Where do you want out at?
I need to go get my stuff. I need to go get my stuff.
Ethan, you're really out of your mind, you know that.
He thinks
right?
I'm out of my mind.
Well,
because his son violated parole, assaulted me, threatened me every single day. They made me put my clothes in a cabinet downstairs so the police wouldn't know that I was there. But I'm insane.
Everything you're saying doesn't make sense. He's not making any sense at all.
He's so delusional. He doesn't even remember what the hell he did.
Right.
What he did.
You're saying all kinds of things that even aren't true and not even.
They are fucking true as the sun, as the sun doesn't set over the earth.
What police station do you want to go to?
I need to get my stuff first. I need to go home and get my stuff. If they're not going to handle it right.
They're not going to handle it right.
No, they're not, because they allowed you to sit next to me with the no contact order. You forced me into I only got.
See that you're just going in
with
circles.
A no contact order.
You don't even know how to talk because you're telling so many lies.
Even my public defender sat in the same room with you with a no contact order, and the state tried to file charges against me for violating an order of protection.
Lies.
In that order, it's on the court docket.
Ethan, you're so liar.
And that order of protection was dropped because he committed perjury. And
Ethan, you're such a liar. Everything you're saying is lies.
No.
And in your mind.
Check the court docket. It's on the court.
Mind,
they're not my. You were right next to me. So he can basically say anything to anybody and lie to the police, and the police will say, you know what, we're so corrupted, we don't give a shit, and he can get away with whatever.
You are so sick.
And he calls me sick.
I don't know what to do.
What you need to do is take me home. I'm gonna grab my stuff, and then I'm going to the police. And they're going to arrest my father and probably you. And Diana. Unless, if I go to the police, that I would be arrested because this city is so corrupted that if I say anything about this, then I've already been assaulted by a police officer because my father told my grandfather to call the police officer, and when he came, he handcuffed me, and after he handcuffed me, he started beating me up in the face. And I've been respectful to every single police officer that I've ever had an encounter with. So I don't know what the hell their problem is.
It's not their problem, it's yours.
He thinks it's my fault that a police officer hit me. I said, yes, sir, no, sir. This is what happened. My grandmother just tried to take the phone away. He assaulted my grandmother, and we were in an argument about the same bullshit that we're arguing about right now. When you came, I told you that he grabbed my penis and that they assaulted me and my father violated parole, but the police officer did not arrest my father for violating his parole and threatening me, which is what a police officer is supposed to do, don't you think? I think so. My father's a rapist. He has raped women, and they're not doing anything to help me. I mean, the man bought me an ice cream. He's driving me around, and so he's people think he's a great guy, but he stole my car. He threw away all my clothing. He's lied for my father. He's lied on court documents on an order of protection. He's committed perjury. He has grabbed my penis. He has punched me. He has punched me laying down. Obviously, I'm not going to fight an old man. I laid down just like I was sitting down because he got so angry about this that he freaked out, and so he and everybody thinks he's like the fucking like Saint Mark. Now he's driving me back. After all this, he's driving me back, so he must be a great person, you know? Must be the best person since Jesus Christ. Yeah, this man forced me into this car with no clothing, no money, no belongings, and drove me out of the county. For what? So I couldn't go to the police? Now, what makes you think the police are going to arrest me? He's not answering now. I watched my grandmother every day from 2018 to 2020. When there was a order of protection, I stayed at the house. I was not able to leave, nor did I, because my car was gone. But while this guy would go out, I would sit at home. I only, in 3 years after he stole my car, I was only in a car 3 times. Once was when he told me I needed to go to this to Rosecrans and talk to somebody about this problem. Clearly, Rosecrans doesn't handle this bullshit. Because they allowed him to actually start filling out my documents for me, like my intake documents. which you would think is kind of comical, but the reality of it is that people are that fucked up in the head, and they went to college. And the police department wanted me to go back there, so I had some kind of affidavit of a mental health record, so they could use a possible mental health issue as a reasoning for the police officer who assaulted me, who is in federal court right now, to get off. Because a lot of police officers are probably going to be fired. Or not. I was written threats on paper by my father. I was written threats. I was assaulted by him. He was wearing GPS. I've never ever threatened this guy. That I've never threatened my father. I would never threaten my grandmother. The reason I went to Rosecrans today was because I took the day off, and because I took the day off of work, my living conditions are so bad that because I took the day off of work, they decided to call the police, and that's when the police came and told me to go to Rosecrans. I told the police what happened. I told the police this at the house, and they said that they weren't the type of police that handle this problem.